we're gonna warm up. Ooh. We are warming up here at House Training. Um, wow, I definitely feel the need for warming up. So, for one, we're just gonna be reviewing the concept of the three phases you take when with a session. So we have the warm up phase, and maybe I need to come up with a new name, but we have the warm up phase, we have the flow state or the flow phase, and then I have the cool down stage phase, which again I need I need a new name for all these. So if you guys can help me create one, that'd be sick. But yeah, we're just warming up, fakie 50, opening up to where I'm going, making sure these techniques are being applied. I definitely need new bearings. So after this session, once the shop opens, best believe we're getting some bearings. I was gonna get them yesterday, but they don't have at the moment any Bronson. The fastest ones are the reds. So we're definitely gonna make the most of what they got. I might even switch the wheels if necessary. But if any of you are on, I'm gonna check on the comments here and there. Let me know if you can hear me through the glasses. Kickflip, stay engaged. Stay engaged. Switch. Alright, I definitely need to take off. Take this. Take this off. I also need to get sunscreen. So the goal today is the checklist, a to-do list. Aside from this cool session, this warm-up session is get some sunscreen and maybe new bearings. Okay, let's see if I got a kickflip. First tee. I have these napkins. Oh no. Okay. Let me know if you can hear me, my friends. There we go. Okay, and then a 50. I was gonna go for a 5-0. Okay. See this fakie 50? Oh, did not lock on right. The tricky thing with this fakie 50 is I want to make sure my lead foot, which is the one popping, gets on, is in alignment. Like that. Because the other way, very difficult, very tricky. Okay, let's see what friends are saying. What's up, guys? What's up? Let me know if you can hear me through the glasses. All right, Rahul. Okay, I'm gonna give myself 30 minutes. I basically started skating the second the live started. So 5-0. So we're just gonna see how I feel after 30 minutes. Yesterday, I got to the skate park and I felt pretty warmed up. Today, I definitely feel a little sore, and it makes sense because I was skating, or I skated 3 times yesterday. So I skated in the morning. Well, actually, not in the morning. It was like it was already noon. So I skated from noon to maybe 12:30, and then second session was at Frogtown around like 3 or 4. That was for sure a little under an hour, if not just about. And then at night here, I'm sure I skated for at least an hour and a half. So that was 3 hours total. Skateboarding yesterday. And then I still was active throughout the day. So yeah, it makes sense. But today I don't feel as as uh as snappy. But nonetheless, we're still getting the warm up. Yeah, this takes a little more effort than usual. Maybe it is just the heat. Oh no. Okay. I got in like a feeble. See if I got this next one. I'm aiming for the front trucks first. There we go. Centering over the lead foot. Ooh, that's always a fun one. Let's see if I got. Let's see if I got the switch version of that one. Oh, I didn't lock on. That one always feels so much better. Always feels so much better. I just learned the switch 50 back 180 out. There we go. Okay. So here we go. Switch 50. Yeah. I got it. And then the regular. This one, now I'm comfortable where I can do it like somewhere in the middle. Now the correct, let's see. Yeah, little one. Let me know if you guys can hear me again, if you haven't already. There you go. Like I mentioned, for those of you on, I'm going to be warming up for 30 minutes. Appreciate, shout out who's ever on. I can't see the screen right now. It's kind of dark. Rahul. Let's go. Enjoy your dinner, Rahul. Oh my God, it's hot. Okay. Yeah, I think this warm-up session is going to be it's going to be a bit short. Remember to stay hydrated throughout this heat. Little sips of water in between the session. Also, trust me, you feel better if you drink room temperature water, maybe slightly above room temperature. Um, Instead of drinking cold water, shocks your system, and apparently it's not good for the brain. Homie came in. Okay. I definitely feel it's going to be a hard to start. Oh no! Damn, that was bad. You just stay over the left. Oh my god, so tired. Okay, if I could do, honestly, we're gonna do shove it 50. Oh, ooh, yeah. And take a break. Then we're gonna do switch. Shove 50. That was bad. That was bad. I'm going to get my. That was so bad. Well, I'm hyped. I wasn't going as fast. That could have been bad. Okay. Let's see. That was bad too. I was over the back foot, which is my left, and the switch stance. Let's see. There we go. You just need the pop shove 50. Yeah, that's sick. I definitely felt like I had maximum control over that. Pop shove 50. Whoa. Whoa. I got him. Okay. Let's see. How much time we got on this? Trying to see how much time we got. Yo, what's up, guys? I'm right here just warming up. All right, so let me make sure to zoom out. Yeah, so essentially, guys, what's happening here is I'm warming up, but the whole idea behind this is you have to warm up with your present ability. In other words, if there's been times where you warm up with, let me use myself as an example. Let's say I warm up with a kickflip on the set of stairs at this park one day because I'm feeling it, I feel good, everything is kind of just working in my favor. Then uh, so be it. That's what the present ability allows. But other days, or maybe even the next day when I already had a good session, um, apparently I still need a bit of recovery. Muscles are a bit filled up with lactic acid, feel sore and whatnot. Would I have to be very considered about, what I have to be very considerate about is my my current ability. Doesn't say current present ability. It's like repetitive. Current ability, and understand every day it's its own version of a warm up. So in other words, be build that self awareness and don't rely on the visual, so, or on the output that you were able to execute the day before, or even just in general. Just take into consideration what is the current ability, and then work yourself up from there. So for example, there's been days where I get here and I could do switchback tail first try because I'm just feeling it. Other days I have to skate a bit and have it be a bit towards the end of the cool down session. So right now I'm actually gonna go for the switchback tail and and see how that goes. We're gonna zoom into it. So I'm gonna do switchback tail and then regular back tail on the box over there. See? Let's see if I get it. If it takes me more than 3 tries, then clearly it's not. It shouldn't be in the warm up. Or shouldn't be trying to force. Okay, that was one attempt. I did the back ten. See if I got. Okay. So there we go, folks. It's not reacting the way I would have thought. Oh, even the back tails are a bit off, but I still landed it, so it earn, still earns its place. It still earns its place in the warm up. You see, so that last back, so that last back, that last back, that last switchback tail. If that was a first attempt, I would have been a bit more confident. At this point, I did warm up. Oh, I think it just needs a wax. At this point, I already warmed up. Towards the end of the session, oh yeah, there's no wax. There's no wax. What if I tried on this side? Oh my god. So it wasn't even, I just need wax. So let me tell you what. I'm just going for the stall because there's no wax. That's actually it's actually a bit more challenging than if I were to go for the slide itself. Give it one more go. There we go. Yeah, so definitely did not earn its place to the warm up. If I continued battling it, then it's clearly biting into what should be the flow state. Okay, let's see. Good morning. How you doing? Awesome. Yes, I know, in the shade. Keyword, in the shade. And this phone's pretty hot. Let's see. Wow, this life has been uh pretty lonely in here, guys. For the three of you on here, MVPs, but let's give some feedback. I'm basically just warming up, and I mean, at this point, I feel like I should be in more of a flow, but I do feel sore, so that's going on right now. Um, I did need wax to skate this, otherwise I'm setting myself up for failure. Running out of water, so actually, I ran out of water, so I think yeah, this session is over because I need to make sure I'm safe and hydrated. So we'll be back, but I wanted to get on live and just show how I'm approaching a warm up with context that I feel pretty sore, and we have to earn our tricks. It's not like we're entitled to the warm up we had yesterday, and that was a big mistake I made. You know, in my in my when I guess novice as a novice skater. But actually, a lot of pros do this too. So it's not really because I was a novice. It just so happened that's when I made the mistake of being entitled to warm ups. Not to say you can't change or you can't increase your ability. Sorry, improve your ability to land specific tricks, but there has to be an intention for that. In other words, you aren't entitled to it. Wow. But yeah, we're gonna end the live there. Appreciate you guys who came on. Rahul is the MVP of this live. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the videos, the ones I post, and lives. Memberships available as well if you're interested in that. Um, check out the live we filmed last night here. It was like about an hour. Pretty cool. We had the park to ourselves towards the end. You see me slam a good way.